So what would you say are the greatest joys and strengths or triumphs of being a firefighter and the hardest parts of being a firefighter?
You know, I absolutely love that career. You know, of course, now here I am. I'm 69 and I'm still doing it.
It's incredible.
I cannot do what I used to do, but you know, that fire burns within me that I love it so much that I want to contribute to the community and, you know, the people I know and things like that. Now, some of the biggest rewards and the things I like about it is camaraderie with the people you work with, because it takes a special bond.
Sure.
You know, you're working with people who risk their lives to protect you, and you do the same for them, not to mention the public, and you develop a sense of brotherhood and loyalty. You know, when we look at it, we don't have co-workers, we have brothers and sisters we work with, and that's the truth.
Yeah.
And that special bond will carry over for years and years and years, you know, and the rewards, when you get out and help someone in need, you know, they're going through a lot of trauma, whether it be a disaster where they lose something in a fire or a medical call or even weather. You know, we respond to weather-related incidents that people will lose, you know, will have damage and things like that. It's not just fire and medical, but it's all types of disasters we respond to. And there's great satisfaction in knowing that you're helping someone who is in need that's just devastated at that time.
Absolutely. Absolutely. What would you say are the hardest parts?
The hardest part is seeing someone or being involved in a situation where someone loses their life, either as far as someone in the general public or one of your own. And we have both. And that's very difficult. You know, like in my case, my faith carries me through that. Couldn't do that on my own. My faith carries me through that, but that's the most difficult part. Now, physically, we pay the price. You know, the longer you do it, you're going to physically have to pay the price for it. But that can happen anywhere. So it's losing someone's the hardest part.
Absolutely.
I've seen children. Well, I've seen things that I wouldn't want to discuss on camera, but it's tragic.
Yeah. Oh, that's so hard. Well, if you could go back and give your 18-year-old self some advice, what would it be?
I would say that I would want to try to learn more earlier. You know, I would try to, you know, do what I could to be as good as I can be sooner. And now, and the reason I say that is there's a lot of difference between when I came in the fire service and the ones who go into the fire service now. For example, the training nowadays is much more advanced and you get it sooner. Back then it just kind of gradually came on, and it was up to the individual to pursue how much education and how they wanted to apply themselves. And those opportunities are much better now. You know, so looking back, I would have probably tried to find a way to accelerate the things that would have made me a better firefighter earlier, you know, and do the best I could. Not that I didn't.
Sure.
You know, not that I didn't, but, you know, knowing what I know now versus what I knew then, you know, I'm thinking, well, there's probably other ways I could have applied myself a little more.
For sure.
Better,
well, yeah, that's good advice. Well, Mike, thank you so much for your time, and we appreciate your service so much.
Thank you very much.